Hey guys, welcome back to Carsonian Beans. Today we're doing another NFL video. Today I am picking my top 5 overrated NFL teams. A few days ago I did my top 5 underrated NFL teams, and I figured I should probably, if I did underrated, I should probably do overrated, alright? Now this is just my opinion, and my opinions are normally wrong. My opinions are based on fact. So I've got my 5 teams. I'm going to say them in no particular order. The first team I say is not the 5th overrated, and the last team I say is not the most overrated. So here we go. So the first team I'm going to talk about is actually the Dallas Cowboys. I know this might surprise you, but I honestly just think, and by the way, just because I say they're overrated doesn't mean I think they're going to be bad. The Cowboys, a lot of people are saying they're going to be 12-4, 13-3, number 1 NFC. That's just not going to happen. They're going to be 8-8, 9-7. Now that's probably good enough to get them a good chance of winning the NFC East, but still, I mean, in my opinion, Dak Prescott is not a very good quarterback. But the only reason really he's considered to be a really good quarterback is because he has a really good wide receiver unit. That is the one thing I'll give the Cowboys, is that their wide receiver unit is the best in the league. He has all the weapons in the world, and he only went 8-8 with them. Also, Blake Jarwin isn't a very good tight end, so they're heavily reliant on their wide receivers in this. So if a team has a really good secondary, it'd be next to impossible for the Cowboys to get anything going against them. Also, we've done with their offense, move on to their defense. The only good player in their front seven, which is linebackers and defensive line, is Jalen Smith. He's a middle linebacker, and that's it. That's it. So all I've got to do, there's not going to be too many sacks. All I have to do is just run around, get out to those outside linebackers. Also, their secondary is terrible. I know they added Trayvon Diggs in the offseason, whatever, but still, it's pretty bad, okay? And their schedule is pretty tough, okay? And if they were to play up to expectation, then that schedule would still be a tough schedule. The thing is that they're not going to play up to the expectation. They're going to be relying heavily on wide receivers, okay? So if you have a pretty terrible secondary, then the Cowboys, if Dak Prescott, could probably get some touchdowns against you. But if you have a real, probably against the team with the best secondary in the league, go up against a team like the Patriots, that's a terrible matchup for them. That's no points. So that's it. They're gonna be relying on their wide receivers and Ezekiel Elliott, who's in my opinion is not. Don't get me wrong, he's a talented man. It's just he's not as elite. He was at one point, but he's not as elite as people like to say that he is. Alright, so that was the first team out of the way. Going on to the second team I want to talk about, we have the New York Jets. Yes, again, this is one of those teams that people don't, and also if they're overrated, it doesn't mean that people think that they're really good. All I'm saying is that, so people think that they're at one section, but they're down here, okay? Like the Cowboys, who think they're all the way up here, but they're down here. The Jets, people think they're down here, but they're really down here. I wouldn't be surprised to see them getting another top 3 draft pick like they had 2 years ago. Also, Sam Darnold, in my quarterback rankings, go watch that video if you want all the reasoning and everything. I had Sam Darnold dead last, unless he takes a huge step forward. It's terrible. I don't see how they could get anything done with him in the future if he doesn't take a huge step up. They're going to need another quarterback. You're going to have to draft someone or trade for someone if he doesn't work out. Also, we all know Le'Veon Bell. He's way over his prime. He kind of took a drop off last year after his holdout. If he goes back to his old self, then he could definitely revive this running game. But right now, it's not looking so well. And Chris Herndon, their tight end, is atrocious. Any other tight end out there would be an improvement over Chris Herndon. He's just atrocious. So right now, it's just they don't have any running game. They don't have a good quarterback. They don't have any tight ends. And their wide receivers, they're just okay. They're not good enough to make Sam Darnold really good. Also, their front seven is just average. Their secondary, if Jamal Adams gets the trade that he wants, their secondary will be in terrible shape. I don't see how they beat the Cowboys last year. And not only that, this team is already looking terrible. Their schedule is tough, okay? I mean, they play the Bills twice, who were my number one ranked team in my power rankings. That's just insane. Also, on that note, I did 2 power rankings, but now like Cam Newton has gone to the Patriots and all that. Do you want me to redo my power rankings again? Do my 3rd off-season power rankings? Just let me know. Alright, and then my 3rd overrated team. Alright, 3rd out of 5. We've got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alright, now this is the one that is, people are saying they're up here, but in my opinion, they're down here. Okay, people are saying they're going to be really good, but I think they might be below average. I think they're going to be like somewhere between like 7-9 to 9-7. So I guess it's not below average, but that's still way below people are saying. People are saying they're going to go right back to where they were, and that's just not true. Because look, in my opinion, here's what I see when I see Big Ben. He used to be really good, right? But he's really old, right? So he already started going down, and then he got hurt. So he's an old man who got hurt, throwing straight down, and I don't think that I think he's gonna be, maybe below average to average, kind of just below average. If he plays really, really well, he could be above average, but I don't see him going back to where he was. Also, James Conner. People always say, oh yeah, James Conner is an amazing running back. He's average. Okay, just face it. He's average. You're never gonna get Le'Veon Bell back. Okay, you're never get someone of that caliber. You know how sad it is? I'm sitting in a wooden chair with a pillow behind my back. Just forgot to point that out. Also, they don't really have any standout wide receivers. The only wide receiver that they have that's really like above average is Deontay Johnson. That's it. I mean, when they lost Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell, it was kind of just like that was it. No more, right? And then Eric Ebron is not a very he's not a bad tight end, but he's definitely close to being one. Okay. Now, also in their left guard position on their offensive line, they don't have a second string. I know that they could probably just pull any other offensive line guy, any other back, put him on there. But if multiple offensive linemen get hurt, or sick or something, that could cause some chaos. And also they have Dan McCullers on their front seven, which is terrible. So unless they have to rely heavily, they have to rely heavily on their defense, okay? And I mean, I don't see how if Big Ben somehow comes back the way that he used to play, this team is still going to play lower than expectations. It's definitely on the offensive side. Alright. The 4th team I'm going to talk about, we're almost done, guys. And also, whenever I was going like this, if you saw a little blink, that's because my phone decided that it didn't want any. Yes, I'm filming this on an Android phone. Yeah. Okay, so the Texans, let's be honest, I have nothing bad to say about Deshaun Watson. He's a pretty good quarterback. Now, he's not as elite as a lot of people try to say he is, but I'll give it to him. He's not a bad quarterback. But David Johnson, he's a pretty bad running back. I mean, it could be worse, but really they need something more. Their wide receiver unit, DeAndre Hopkins got everything last year. They relied on him and Deshaun Watson. That was their team. Maybe J.J. Watt. And then they traded him to the Cardinals for basically nothing. What? I mean, come on, man. Their wide receiver unit just drove off a cliff, and as they were falling, they dug a hole in the bottom. I don't know. It's just, how? Why would you do that? Now you got practically no one to toss to. It's pretty bad. Also, let's move on to the defense. J.J. Watt's overrated in past his prime. Let's just be honest. That's just, why does he even want to do this? It like goes dark. You don't see that? I don't understand. Right now, Whitney Merciless is their only good guy on their front seven. That's it. He's their only good front seven player. In my front seven, I'm talking about their 4-3-3-4. I'm talking about their D-line and their linebackers, just in case you forgot. I'll give their secondary's average, except for Jalen Watkins, who is bad. Alright? And, not to mention, they're in a very tough division this year. They're in with two other teams, Colts and Titans, that are prepared to take over this division, and they're gonna have to fight to take it back. Alright, think of like our own team. Yes, we have one last team to talk about, and then I'll let you guys go. We're gonna be talking about the 49ers. Alright? Okay, so this is another one. I don't think that they will go from Super Bowl in the Super Bowl to very bad. I think they're going to go from Super Bowl in the Super Bowl to 9-7, 8-8, 10-6. So definitely I think they're going to make the playoffs, but I don't think they go very far in the playoffs. And this is because you saw how Jimmy Garoppolo is going to play, how he played in the never mind. I'm not going to talk about Jimmy Garoppolo. But let's talk about the running back unit. Raheem Mostert, their only good running back, wants out. Requested a trade, wants a good contract. As of right now, he hasn't gotten it. He wants out, okay? So he's a pretty good running back, but he wants out, alright? So that is going to cause some problems. Also, Brandon Ayuk would have to, I'm pretty sure they just drafted him, got him, he's a rookie, would have to play very, very well for their wide receiver unit to play up to expectation. Their expectations right now, from what I've seen, their expectations are very high. I don't know what you've seen, but from what I've seen, it's very high. Also, you saw how Trent Williams got sick. Pretty sure he actually had like a tumor, and then he didn't play for a whole year. You saw what happened to Le'Veon Bell. Could it happen to him? Could this be a big hit on their offensive line? We'll have to see, and in my opinion, I think it will. Luckily, I didn't give much to the Redskins for him. Oh, Washington for him. They haven't given them a new name yet, but they've said that they're going to change it. Also, their linebacker unit is pretty bad, and they can't really hold up their entire defense. Their linebacker, just run against the 49ers. Okay, so again, this is not a bad team. This is just not as good as people say they're going to be. This is like down here. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Sorry for the little cut in the middle there. I have more videos coming out. Please, please, please give me video ideas. I'm begging you. After this video, other than my predictions, I have 2 more planned. Help me. I need ideas. Comment them in the comment section. Subscribe if you like this. I post videos like this again every other day. I'm also redoing my record predictions for every single NFL team, doing that daily. I've still got 27 more teams to do. No, I think I've got like 26, 27 more teams to do. Whatever, got another whole month of that. So no matter what, I will still be posting those. I've got my computer over there. Also, I will be putting something on the wall, getting a desk over here, putting some like Funko Pops up, something, so it's not just a white outline. Because from what I know, you don't know what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a desk with like stuff set on it. I'm seeing my bed. I'm seeing my notes and stuff laying around over there. All you see is a white. Let me show you what I see. The video is kind of. So when I'm looking, here's what I see. See, look how different it looks from what I was talking. Like, imagine a phone's right there. From what I'm seeing, that's what I put on my nose. But all you get to see, I hope it doesn't fall, is all the stuff that's behind me. So, yeah. Yeah, follow me on Twitter. Down in the description, unless I change my Twitter handle. Also, follow me on Instagram. I don't really post there very often. I've got one post up on there, but I mean, if you just want to follow me, just in case I do post something, it's there. I've got a Patreon. No supporters yet. But if you do support me, there's all the benefits, and if I get like enough money, I will try to start a podcast. Okay. Also, I'm not very active on Patreon, but every now and then I'll go on there. Like if I'm doing a rankings video, like I might do something about today's video. I will put a post on there the day before, like it come out today, telling you all the teams. I wouldn't put why because it's gonna be in this video, but still, go check that out. Please give me video ideas. 150 sub goal by the end of the year. We want to have 150 subs. Right now I've got 84. Road to 100 subs. So thank you guys for watching.